Thank you all so much for stopping by today. So I want to do a quick video because I want to switch out this patio container garden right here. Now, I've shared with you when I planted this up, y'all, I lost probably about 3 plants in here total, with the Libran Choi, I want to say, and a couple of the pansies. But what I'm going to do while I'm planting this container up is I'm going to come back in with some diatomaceous earth, a little bit of sluggo, and I'm also going to go ahead and feed it because I noticed that it was doing okay, but now I'm starting to see a few pest bites again. But we're going to take care of all of that, y'all. I don't stress out anymore when I see a few bites on the plants because I know that I'm growing the good stuff. And the pests know these are the good things as well. But we want to keep them at bay. We don't want them to keep like eating up our plants. So during the spring and summer season, we had some patio tomatoes right here, and we also had some basils plants, which the 3 stalks you see, those are the last of the basil. Sometimes I got to tell myself to stop watering. That way I know I'll pull it. And so that is what I am going to do. This basil was really convenient for me. And I'm pretty sure that next season I'm going to get some basil, volunteer basil seedlings, probably not only in this bed, but probably on this ground as well. So I'll keep an eye out for that. Now, I had a couple of little patio tomatoes. I went ahead and harvested that. In this bed, we kept having volunteer tomatoes, and here is some more volunteer tomatoes that have come out. Now, if it's your choice, if you're growing something on the patio and you have like volunteer um, seedlings, you can actually um, dig these up and you can overwinter them inside because tomatoes are an annual. They don't tolerate frost. So once it gets below 32, I know that they're going to be checking out. But like I said with the fall garden, I want to get a little bit of growth on the fall garden before the temperatures really start to dip. So that's why I'm choosing to pull a lot of the summer annuals. But because of the amount of tomato seeds that I got, y'all, I'm just going to be totally honest. I'm just going to pull these. But in actuality, if you wanted to take these and very carefully remove them, pot them up, overwinter them inside. Now, wherever you put them at, you want to make sure you have a strong light source. And then when it starts to heat up again, like in the spring, after your last spring frost, then you could really put them back out. But that's not what we're going to do today. So in this area, I have contemplated what do I want to put in here. But what I have decided for now, y'all make sure you stick till the end because who knows, is I'm going to put, this is a lettuce mix. It's called Simply Asian Mix. And these seeds are a little older. I started them inside. And because they're a little older, I got about a 60% germination rate, which I still think is good with the age of the seeds. So what I want to do is I want to put those in here. I'm going to leave a little small space because I don't know if I want to plant radish in here or if I want to put buncheon onions, but we're going to put a some pansy plants. I'll show you the color. I don't know. I just had to have this color when I saw it, but I'm going to put it in this I'm going to put it in this container as well. Now with my patio containers, y'all, I do like to pack it out. So that's what we're going to do, but I am going to leave a little space. Now, if I decide to do radishes is one of those plants that I like to direct sow, which means I'm going to put it straight into the soil. The buncheon onions, I actually start inside. I thought that that would be a good interest, a good contrast, and add some height to this container. Because not only do I plant my containers to be edible or to be, for my different functions, but really, y'all, I do plant containers for beauty as well. And if you've been following me for a while, I like to mix vegetables, flowers, and herbs all together. Now, in this container, I do have a cilantro plant, y'all. So I think I'm going to put some cilantro in here as well. Just stick to the end. This is going to be a really super simple and easy bed. And the reason why I say that is I'm just going to put a layer of compost on top, a little slow release fertilizer in. I've already hardened off these lettuce seeds, which means I have been acclimating them to the outdoors over the last probably 8 days. And so now they're ready to be planted in this space right here. So, again, I think I'll leave just a little bit of space, maybe for like the bunching onions, but just stick to us till the end. I'll show you how it all looks when we're done. Okay, y'all, so before I put the diatomaceous earth on, before I water everything, and before I put the sluggo on, I want to share with you what I have planted. I told y'all to stick to the end because I did switch it up just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. But I'm going to get a little bit closer because I can already see where this is going to be a beautiful patio container. It's almost going to be like a salad gourmet bowl minus the pansies. Okay, so I want to show you this color right here. This was called like a coastal mix, but they have this more of a, this is a purplish tone, but some of them actually have a pink and yellow tone, so they're all different colors. I do have to deadhead these plants, but just hit the subscribe button because I want to show you these color variations. They're really pretty, and I thought that they would go perfect with this Asian global salad mix because it just has different types of lettuce mixes and leafy greens in here. And one of the things that I love about it is it has the purple bok choy in here. We've grown this before, y'all, and it just is so many different types of lettuces. It was all in one pellet seed, but it really looks pretty. Now, the change up that I did, I still planted the cilantro over here in the corner. We started those from seed, but the only change that I did is I have about 3 or 4 more garlic chives I'm trying to figure out where to put in the garden. So I just pop one right here. So instead of the bunching onions like I talked about at the beginning, and these are going to bounce back because the ones that look just like this, they have already started bouncing back and they look so pretty and they're starting to fill out. And I think that this will be a good combination. Like when you're making your salad, you can come and you can cut some garlic chives right here. Now, this is going to be a densely packed patio container, but that's okay. It's going to be pretty, and what we plan on doing is leafing off. So when they start getting mature, all we have to do is just come leaf off of the bigger leaves, or we can harvest them at a baby size and just go around and add whatever we want. Now, I had one more that was left over that I just didn't want to pack right here, and I was like, but I'm not taking it back inside. So I put that one right over here in this corner, which still goes good with this one as well, because this is like a Liren choy. It's a type of bok choy, so this will all go good together. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to water everything in. I'm going to put my diatomaceous earth on here because these have been inside, although we've been hardening them off, but they're still like at a baby stage or just really small where they can maybe come under attack by pests. So that's why I put the diatomaceous earth, and I also put the sluggo because I know I have identified so many times, for some odd reason you may not see it, but at night it's like they slither up, they get what they want, and if they're smart enough or if they're bold enough, they'll eat these little seedlings down, and that's not what we want. We want them to put on some size. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and do this for both beds just because I see where we're starting to get a little pest pressure again, and so we're just going to watch this grow. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button because I'm telling y'all right now, this is going to be a beautiful patio container that we just come out and we just can harvest whatever we need from either one. Also here, y'all remember I've done a video before where I'm done putting containers up here because I don't want it to get too full, but we still have, you know, a few herbs up here like the rosemary and the lavender. We have the rose plant. This is the pineapple plant that I got a few more weeks, but I need to start thinking about starting to bring this inside or bring it in the garage. Now the workshop is heated, but we don't have the heat or the air on all the time. It's just like if we go in there, we'll turn it on. So that way I'll maybe have to either cover it up with frost blankets and put it in the garage, or I may have to just look at the weather app. If we start getting below the 30s, then I'll like turn the heater on and put the plants that need heat. I can put those in the workshop, run the heat for a while, and maybe have it turn off, on and off like that. We'll figure it out by the time it starts to get cold, and then we just have some other containers here and some hanging baskets. But I didn't want to fill the patio up too much because we do come out here with the fire. I do have to do a little bit of cleanup, a lot of cleanup, but we're getting things transitioned over. So again, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, tap the subscribe button. Make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video, bye bye.